See, everyone is an artist. I am too. My major was graphic design until I stopped because I couldn't draw. I mean, there were other things too. Yes, there were more flaws, but sometimes I wasn't productive and got destructive at something I loved to do, but now I don't love it. I had this plan for 7 years about what I was going to do, but now I've switched gears. See, that rejection of what I thought I wanted to do turned into a redirection of my career that led to more fears. The uncertainty I have about my life continues to appear. No, I did not volunteer for this, so stop blaming me for learning more about myself. Sure, could I have done something different years ago that would have prevented this? Maybe. But maybe I would have thought about what life would be like if I didn't pursue something that people comprehended. Like, they get why I'm an artist, they get why I like to entertain, they like to know something that can easily be explained, not something that was, why'd you do this? Why'd you switch to that? Why'd you have to change? I ask you the question, why would you want to do something that keeps you restrained? Sometimes I hold on to things that don't want to be held. Sometimes I feel things that don't want to be felt, where I'm left with uncertainty and the truth is withheld. I listen and then I'm silent, but those differences I can't tell. I need help. But sometimes we don't want to admit to the help. Sometimes we don't want to ask for a hand. We think we burden someone else with our asks and demands, but we never let ourselves think that they'll understand, and yet I still don't ask. Sometimes life hits you hard and hits you fast. They say you don't have to be first, just don't be last. But what's the problem with that? What's the problem with being last? Being able to learn from the people in front of you? Why is that so bad? Why can't we be side by side? Why do we always have to pass? Why can't you take 5 seconds to say hi to somebody on the side? Like, what needs that time? Why can't you smile and make someone's day in their life? Because you don't know what's going on in theirs. You don't know if your teeth and your eyes will describe without words why somebody's day is great instead of just fine. In all honesty, this year's been really hard. Like, I know I'm making progress, but it doesn't feel like I'm that far. And yes, I know it takes time, but I feel like I'd be more motivated if I saw something more. Was it one of my best years? No. But one day I'll look back on it and say this was where I really started to grow. Some days felt lonely, didn't know where to go. In the dark winter nights, buried under inches of snow. Had no sense of belonging, not even my shadow to go to talk to. The only one I really knew that could walk in my shoes and not say something that hurt me or impose their views. But sometimes the silence was worse. Never reaffirmed my worth. Only made me feel more like I was the only one on this earth. But I'd like to say, things are looking up. Finding people that I can truly trust, but it's hard to call somebody else's bluff. Like, are they trying to get inside my head, or do they actually have a flush? You could have chosen anyone else in this world, but you choose to use me without my permission. But I guess it's better, because that means somebody else isn't in that position. To change involves risk, but everyone changes, so you're not alone. It's been a lot this semester, and there's more to be shown. But hopefully there are some people hearing this and know that I'm talking about them. Hello, I'm excited to get to know you better and everything you have to show. I'm a people person, but not always to please. I'm a people person because there are a plethora of people I want to meet.